Sky, aka Trigger Ranking. So what's happening, y'all? We up in this thing, man. About to do a little reaction. I'm gonna try to keep it mostly on thug, but we might operate on what I see on here. We going to hip hop yesterday, but we gonna actually go through the whole video. Um, I want y'all to like, subscribe, share if y'all basically coming in from anywhere outside of where I'm at. Just show me where y'all tapping in from. Even if y'all in my city, let me know where y'all coming in from. Salute. We got to hit that bumble, and then we about to start this thing off. Let's get it, y'all. Y'all check out Hip Hop Buddha.
We back, y'all. Let's get right into this video. So, Young Thug tried to expose Rollo and Woody, but it backfired. So y'all get them likes up. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Shout out to everybody that's been hitting the cash out, man. Let's go.
Works hard, but Young Thug enemies work harder, bro. Like Young Thug did this 2 hour plus interview, spewing out his feelings, breaking everything down. And within hours of that interview dropping, Young Thug enemies already had another plan to destroy his life some more. And it got into a point where Young Thug has completely submitted defeat. He's conceded, and he is begging for it to stop. He can't take no more. The leaked jail calls have been the biggest source of misery for Thug as of lately. So during this interview with Big Bang, he tried to offer up some type of antidote explanation for exactly why he was saying that.
I ain't gonna lie, Young Thug shouldn't. I wouldn't even did the interview because it ain't help him at all.
Things he said about people while on the phone.
If y'all seen the interview, do y'all think it helped Thug or hurt the Big Bank interview?
Because from Thug's perspective, he doesn't know how much more of these calls they got. Because Thug was in jail for 3 years. So they theoretically got 3 years worth of calls where Thug is gossiping and talking trash about various people. So Thug tells Bank that the reason why that he was talking about these people and doing the things he were doing is because of this.
I'm keep real with you, son. Like coming out of jail, I'm like, man, what this nigga doing, bro? Like it's like you ain't learn your lesson and all this shit on the phone. Like, what the hell wrong with this nigga? Like, you know, nigga, I know you was in there playing, right?
Absolutely.
Like it's like, do you not understand your prayers got answered? Yeah, you understand that, but you also listening to people tell you like, well, you the wizard. You ain't going to prison. And then you gotta understand, man, I was in jail 3 years, bro. Like I was praying 3 whole years. At some point, I started thinking like the prayers ain't working. You gotta understand that too. Like I'm going through shit every day. I'm looking at my best friend, them do what they do. I'm looking at this, I'm looking at some shit. And it's making me feel how I'm feeling. Like I ain't never been in the pillow talk. I ain't never been in the talk about nobody else in my life on the phone with nobody else. I've never been that type of nigga. I've been these last few days. I've been sitting around like, what was I thinking? Like, what I was doing? He said, I think I was just so fucked up, and I just felt like it was just over.
I was locked up, which is why I was doing or saying the things I was saying. To me, is a way of dodging accountability. You're not really taking responsibility for what you did or truly reflecting how you.
Yeah, for 3 years, he was talking a little bit too much. Got a little dirt.
Been locked up, so I can't speak for being locked up. Maybe y'all can, but I can't imagine the circumstance that will put me in a mindset where I'm talking trash about people that I've built meaningful relationships with. During the interview, Thug also said, hey, bro, me and the people who I was talking about on those jail calls that got leaked, me and them are still cool. We all still locked and we all still.
I don't think he's still locked down. I don't think he locked down with, I say, 90% of the industry at this point. The stuff he said about Lil Durk, Glorilla, I mean, just the saga continues. Like every day we're getting a brand new drop. For some reason they ain't been coming out lately. Like I ain't heard no new stuff. So they kind of slowed down this week, but hey, we always got next week.
Brothers, because they understand the situation. They understand what was going on. Those relationships. Once you are down in those relationships, that
I think Fannie Willis them releasing them tapes.
now makes those people go to work even harder, right? Because Probably if they thought those relationships were done, they probably thought, okay, we can rest now. He's finished. But once you let them know, hey, bro, we still good.
Yeah, I just seen something with him and little baby. Was in the building together. Little baby had his glasses on. He wouldn't even look at the man. Say nothing to him.
Now they're going looking and digging further for more stuff, right? And that's what happened. Because after this interview, after Young Thug revealed his relationships were still intact, they dropped a bomb that destroyed quite possibly the most important relationship in Young Thug's life right now, which is with Mariah the Scientist, his girl who held him down for years while his best friends turned on him. Mariah is already looking dumb for holding Thug down while she's receiving backlash for being linked to Thug because she was on the phone call where Young Thug called Gorilla ugly. Now all the women, her fan base is turning on her. Now her career is looking like and still have a clean face card. Because if you go back to Young Thug after that Jim call leak, while you're receiving backlash and essentially having your career ruined by being linked to him, you can't even show your face in public no more. Like you would be just filled with embarrassment.
Hello. Family, what you know?
Hey, what's your name, Jeff? So how you?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm about tired of hearing that goddamn call. I'm gonna switch to something else. We're gonna go to this one channel called Fame Czar. We Don't Respect You Rat. So basically, rappers roast Young Thug for snitching. This one. Shout out to Buddha. Y'all go check Hip Hop Buddha page out.
Just because your name is Diana doesn't mean your logo has to look old or outdated. Just type your name and the kind of logo style you like into this AI app. AI logo maker will then create a
I stood quiet 2 days just watching it play out, watching what excuses the people come up with. Every day, every year, every time you come out, y'all move the goalposts further, further, further.
You are what you are, buddy. You are official on the Woody and Toss White team. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going but you is a snitch too.
Putting on a master class in how to take a good brand and totally it up. He made a bunch of phone calls to tell people how he felt.
Young Thug probably thought tossing jokes or just rambling would win folks over, but he couldn't have been more wrong. Not only are fans clowning
Y'all check out. Y'all check out Fame Czar.
him, but now other rappers are piling on too, making it even worse for him.
I have an opinion on my case. He doesn't like rats. He said he doesn't like 21 Savage don't like rats. Lil Baby don't like.
At this point, Thug is probably regretting not laying low after coming home, because every single day it feels like a new leaked audio drops, and each one chips away at his street credibility. Everybody knows the biggest problem is that one piece of evidence haunting him, a 2-hour interrogation tape from 2015. That tape has turned into the smoking gun people keep pointing at when they accuse him of snitching. From the very start, the whole thing just looked bad. Real bad. From the jump, as soon as that
So check this out. We ain't heard nothing from Wham. Wham ain't said nothing. We ain't heard nothing from Dirt. QCP did come out and put out a statement. QCP, you know, Woody and all of them, they gonna talk because you know that's what they do. And ain't heard nothing from 21 Savage either. 21 Savage been getting kind of quiet. So
interrogation started, Thug refused to even initial his rights, like he didn't want anybody to know he was in that room having that convo. Then he straight up told detectives he'd say whatever they wanted, as long as the public never found out. That alone set the tone, because it showed he already knew just how damaging it would look if people heard about it. And just like he promised, once that tape started rolling, Thug didn't hold back. He started talking heavy. He ended up tossing Pee Wee Roscoe under the bus, flat out saying Roscoe carried Wayne's and was out here committing crimes every single day. That's not some casual chatter. That's a direct shot at another man's criminal business, and people aren't letting that slide. Thug didn't just talk. He laid out a whole play-by-play for detectives about the money beef between Lil Wayne and Birdman. He even broke down how Birdman was blocking Wayne's album and not paying him what he was owed.
Remain silent. And that's it.
Do you understand
Initially,
that? I don't know. That's fine. If you don't want to initial, that's fine. As long as you want.
According to Thug, Birdman was straight up lying about the reasons, leaving Wayne completely shortchanged. Thug even dragged Wayne's own lyrics into it. The bar where Wayne raps, "Birdman is an army. I'm a one-man army. And if that dude coming for me, I'm going out like Tony." Using Wayne's words to back up the whole thing even wilder. But Thug didn't stop there. That Pee Wee Roscoe was the one who actually carried out the shooting of Wayne's tour bus. Since Roscoe later got 10 years for that very case, a lot of people feel like Thug's words matched up a little too perfectly. Later in the interrogation, shifted to YSL. Thug tried to flip it off, acting like it was nothing more than a clothing line, saying YSL just meant young stone life, or young successful living. Thug tried to brush off the whole gang label like it was nothing but a joke. But looking back, that move aged horribly. Years later, in his own RICO case, he actually pled guilty to being tied to criminal street gang activity. That's a straight up contradiction that makes his just a clothing brand defense sound laughable now. By the end of the tape, Thug wouldn't even take the officer's business card, like he knew it would look bad if anyone saw him with it. But at that point, the damage was already done. When the clip finally leaked and went viral online, social media didn't hesitate to brand him a rat. Thug tried scrambling for damage control, denying he snitched and claiming the video was useless since prosecutors never used it in court. His defense, basically saying, if they didn't use it, then it don't count as cooperating. Thug even jumped on Twitter, firing off posts trying to defend himself. In one, he claimed, "Bashing me is only going to mess the rap community up more."
Oh, brothers than Bird and Wayne? Oh, Roscoe and Lil Wayne? Well, more than we used to. Brain Wayne.
I'm to this fake game. But no matter how hard he tried to spin it, the denials just didn't stick. And the timing couldn't have been worse, because while he was fighting the rat label, even more leaks kept dropping, each one stacking the deck heavier against him. What's got people really heated is the giant hypocrisy in Thug's behavior, especially when it comes to Gunna. Remember, Thug went hard at Gunna after he took that Alfred plea deal in court. Gunna admitted that YSL was a gang, and that he personally knew members or associates who had committed crimes in furtherance of it. To Thug, that was crossing the line. His own Gunna in public, tweeting, "Gunna, stop acting like we're friends on the internet. I don't know you, my guy."
And Birdman didn't put it out. So he started a little organization called Free Carter Five, meaning bring it out. And Birdman told next time, oh, that was wrong. He ain't good.
That move came off bold back then. But with these tapes surfacing, fans are calling Thug out heavy for not practicing what he preached.
Yeah.
the money here, these ones on top of here.
Preached.
Bro, if y'all saying some stand on business, they're gonna be a joke, my nigga.
When Thug finally dropped his comeback music, he didn't hold back. He doubled down with bars aimed directly at Gunna, spitting, "Brother, you're a rat twin, you a pack." The energy was crystal clear. Thug was branding Gunna as a snitch and cutting ties in the harshest way possible. But here's the catch. Both of them ended up taking plea deals. Gunna took the Alfred plea, which basically admits the gang exists without claiming personal guilt. Meanwhile, Thug copped a straight-up guilty plea in his own RICO case. Both deals, different ways, still acknowledged YSL.
Think about that. If Thug would have had just waited maybe another month, bro, Thug probably could have beat this whole thing, bro, because he had Brian Steele. And shit, I know Brian Steele might be a little happy because he hopped off a Thug case and went straight up there to New York and hopped on Diddy case.
Criminal ties. Now fans are flipping the script on Thug. As one source put it, either Gunna is a snitch, and by Thug's own standards, Thug is an even bigger snitch, or neither of them are snitches. Basically, Thug boxed himself right into his own hypocrisy.
In Atlanta, and I'm in New Orleans. I said, that was so weird. This nigga, then I shot it.
And then there's that infamous yes ma'am moment when Gunna's 2 words in court went viral. Thug and others used it to clown him, pointing at it as proof he folded under pressure. But now, that same energy is circling back on Thug. Fast forward to now, and people are asking the real question. What about Thug's own 2-hour interrogation tape? The one where he name-dropped Birdman, Wayne, and Roscoe, laying out...
Damn, so Thug interrogation tape was almost as long as the interview with Big Bank, my nigga. That's crazy, bro.
Full details. That makes Gunna's little yes ma'am moment look tiny in comparison. One Reddit user did that perfectly. Gunna told...
I wonder how Future feel too. Future. I ain't heard nothing from Future. Future ain't said nothing. I wonder how Drake looking at that boy right about now, though.
Nobody. What he said couldn't even be used against anyone. He secured his way out of a snitching situation, but because they filmed it and leaked it, people just ran with the snitch tag. But Thug is in there telling, giving names, giving stories. That's real rat activities. And it's not just random fans or Reddit posters piling on anymore. Rappers and industry figures are speaking out too.
Card, you don't want my card. Because some people don't, and they're in jail, they don't want to have like a cop's card because
like right now, the realest motherfucker in Atlanta, as far as rap go, like as far as like having a clean face, street credibility, however you want to put it, is YFN Lucci. Lucci got the streets, bro. Like Lucci looking at Thug like.
Got it! Got it!
That's how that nigga looking, bro.
Don't worry about it. Oh, they got the...
One name that's been popping up heavy in this mess is Kendrick Lamar. In another audio, Thug could be heard venting about how he tried to lock in a Kendrick feature, presumably for his 2023 album, Business is Business.
I don't know how you thought that was going to happen and all this stuff was going on, Drake and Kendrick. And Drake was actually on the Business is Business album. He was on the intro, and I think he had 2 songs on that project, Business is Business. So I don't understand like how he thought he was gonna get a drop from Kendrick. Like Kendrick said, "Can I get yo Doc? Can I get a drop, nigga?" No, like
damn son,
and got shut down cold. He sounded bitter too, complaining, "These dudes too big, like I ain't doing no features." Why? Why wouldn't you want to do a feature for a superstar? That frustration just added more fuel to the fire. But Thug didn't stop there. He doubled down, claiming he wasn't the only one Kendrick brushed off. According to him, even Lil Durk and Lil Baby got the cold shoulder when they tried reaching out. To Thug, Kendrick's refusal wasn't about music. It was pure ego. He painted Kendrick as someone intentionally holding himself above the rest of the rap game, instead of embracing the culture and building with his peers.
It's a music label and a game, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates have committed crimes in furtherance of the game.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. In the leaked call,
Yes,
Thug
ma'am.
snapped, "You supposed to be a dude blessing NS?" And then he went even further, saying that's exactly why rappers like Kendrick would never be bigger than Drake ever in life. Thug used Drake.
That aged horribly. Cause Drake shit done went all the way down to 0. And when it come to Kendrick right now is the biggest star in the world as far as the rap game goes. That man done performed at the Super Bowl. He about to be performing at the FIFA joint and all that joints. All them joints.
Who he's worked with countless times, as the perfect model of what a superstar should be, while framing Kendrick as the opposite. Too self-contained, too ego-driven, and way too stingy with his features. Thug even argued that Kendrick's refusal to work with him was part of why Kendrick doesn't have as strong a grip on certain corners of the culture.
Puff, where y'all tapping in from, Puff? You know what I'm saying? Where y'all popping in from, Puff?
Especially the East Coast streets. According to Thug, fans out there don't fully connect with Kendrick's music because he doesn't move with the community the way other rappers do. And then another jab, this time at Kendrick's cousin, Baby Keem. He downplayed Keem's talent and influence, basically saying Kendrick was wasting his cosign on family instead of lifting up heavyweights like himself, Dirk, or Lil Baby. But that whole rant ended up backfiring on Thug in a huge way. Most people didn't see confidence. They saw entitlement, and it only made him look even more out of touch with the culture he was trying to call out.
So what up, bro?
School blessing, that's why the network be bigger than Drake. Ever in life. They'll be bigger, but
Fans wasted no time pointing out the obvious. Kendrick doesn't owe Thug or anybody else a feature. And when it comes to Baby Keem, that's literally his blood cousin. Of course he's going to put family first, whether Keem is big enough in Thug's eyes or not. The wild part. Looking back, it seems like Kendrick might have already addressed this exact tension in music, way before anyone knew Thug had a problem with him. On Squabble Up, he spits, "Pipe down, young nit. These some whole other politics. Beef with him and some beef in him. That's a lot of beef in him." Then later in the same verse, he adds, "Tell me why the followed you dudes rap if it's fictional. Tell me why the dudes fed if you criminal. Shot. Can I get a drop?" I'm like, nah.
That nigga, no.
Hold on, dude. So you split the bill on your first date?
Yeah, on the first date, that's normal.
That is not normal.
Like, nah. That's Kendrick's.
I don't know what commercial that was, but that was something he was said, goddamn, you don't split. Bruh, I mean, if you take somebody for the first time, I shouldn't have to pay for it. I mean, as long as I show up, that's all that matters.
Style. He doesn't waste time addressing rappers in interviews or going on rants. He lets the music speak, and for fans, those bars hit way different now. But it wasn't just Kendrick hinting at things. Here comes 50 Cent. And if there's one thing everyone knows, it's that when drama shakes up hip-hop, 50 is never sitting on the sidelines.
Saying like a thug and a gunner and everything that they're going through. And you look at other people too. I said on the record, I said, I am not gang. I do not gang.
50 lives for moments like this. As soon as the chatter around Thug's interrogation tape started heating up, he jumped on Instagram with a cryptic post. He uploaded a clip of a man dancing to the Dramatics classic In the Rain, but it was the caption that lit everything on fire. This how you gotta move in the streets now, cause these dudes telling. Be careful now. He never said Thug's name outright, but the timing was way too sharp to ignore. This was just...
I'll be honest with y'all, all y'all young guys out here, man, y'all young brothers, young sisters, y'all stay away from this gang stuff because the culture is not what it used to be. Back in the day, bro, if you got caught telling or something like that, bro, you could be in a they'll gift wrap you. They might put you on a pine box and gift wrap you, big dog.
Hours after the interrogation footage hit the internet, so fans instantly connected the dots. And let's not forget, this wasn't even 50's first time speaking on the YSL mess. Back in 2023, when the RICO case was still fresh, 50 explained how he purposely distanced himself from anything tied to gangs. He made it clear, the law isn't just chasing mafias anymore. They're coming for rappers who try to juggle music and the streets. In his eyes, guys like Thug were putting giant targets on their own backs. A lot of people actually sided with 50's stance, saying if YSL hadn't been operating like a gang, there never would have been a RICO in the first place. And without that case, all this snitching drama wouldn't even exist.
It would have never came up.
And then, of course, you've got 6ix9ine. If there's one rapper guaranteed to jump in on this situation, it's him. He's the most infamous snitch in modern hip-hop. And unlike anyone else, he leans into it, owning the label completely.
Dirk got something to do with non-trade.
no,
Huh?
no.
Why did he have an opinion on my case?
He doesn't like rats. He said he doesn't like school.
21 Savage don't like rats? Little baby.
So, when Thug's leaks dropped, 6ix9ine wasted no time blasting him. He went straight for the hypocrisy angle, calling out how the industry is handling Thug way different than it handled him. He said people were moving the goalposts. Back when he got locked up, rappers who weren't even tied to his gang lined up to bash him. swearing they'd never work with a rat. But now with Thug, it's suddenly excuses and silence coming from some of those exact same voices. According to 6ix9ine, the energy just doesn't match, and he wasn't about to let it slide. He even downplayed Thug's entire situation, saying it was nothing compared to his own federal RICO case. 6ix9ine mocked him hard, saying, "Stop giving this dude applause. Stop applauding this dude for taking a plea in the state. Everybody took a plea in the state. That ain't no win. You got 20 years probation. Dude, that ain't no win. You lost." And the crazy part? A lot of people actually agreed with him. That's when you know things are really bad for Thug. When folks start nodding along with 6ix9ine of all people.
Bro, that's God. That ain't nothing but God. Buying you back in your... Bro, cause you gonna... Rico and came home and minded your business and then home. But instead, you still coming out pushing the rat narrative, bro, and all that, this, that, and the third. Man, look, he came back and bought you big.
But it didn't stop there. Then came YSL Mondo, someone who was actually close to the inner circle, and his words cut in deeper. Mondo's downfall didn't start with these leaks. It started the moment he came home after beating that first RICO case. Instead of moving low-key and staying humble, Mondo says Thug came out running his mouth, clowning Gunna and calling other people rats, when deep down, he already knew he had skeletons of his own.
Snitch is someone that comply with the government, is bargaining for their freedom when they have done something illegal, man. A rat, a snitching, it's nothing selective about that.
And to Mondo, that's where the cracks really began to show. This is straight up karma. Thug tried to paint himself as the ultimate anti-snitch, only to get exposed for doing the very thing he accused others of. And now that the truth is out, it's come back to bite him hard. Mondo even called out Pee Wee Roscoe, saying Roscoe was brainwashed by Thug. This came after Roscoe hopped on IG Live to defend him, claiming that in his a rat is only someone who cuts a deal with the government to save themselves once they're already guilty. By that day,
Stop the cap. No boys.
Roscoe, boy, quit it. Quit it.
definition, Roscoe argued, Thug wasn't snitching, but most people weren't buying it. That kind of defense felt like twisted logic, especially since Roscoe himself had to sit down and do a 10-year stretch because of the very case Thug spoke on. To the outside world, it just looked like blind loyalty. Others weren't nearly as forgiving. Whack 100 and Munchie B, two dudes known for never sugarcoating anything, flat out said Thug was snitching. No fancy explanations, no excuses. Their stance was simple. The second you sit in front of cops and start talking about someone else's crimes, naming names, dropping hints, you're telling. And then there's YSL Woody, the so-called star witness in the RICO case, already controversial for working with the feds.
Once you stabbing him a snitch.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't say nothing about the bus shit. He said, "Give me crimes every day, all right." But all that, he carried my drug shit. That's off the rip. That's telling, bro.
Even he came out swinging at Thug, calling him a snitch and saying he now belonged to the rat community. Woody didn't stop there. He even threw out a warning to Lil Baby and 21 Savage, telling them to keep their distance from Thug, because if Thug went down, he'd drag them with him. And sure enough, not long after that, fans noticed 21 Savage had unfollowed Thug on Instagram, which many took as proof he was taking Woody's warning seriously. While Woody was out here playing warning siren, Charleston White was busy playing cheerleader for Thug's downfall. Now, Charleston isn't even a rapper, but he's built his whole brand on staying apart. And when it came to Thug, he was in rare form. He went on one of his trademark tirades, tearing into Thug's hypocrisy with Gunna and making the whole situation even louder.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm okay being snitch. But you is a snitch too.
Charleston even declared he'd personally destroy Thug to the point he'd never be able to rap again. If there was anyone who seemed flat out happy about Thug's collapse, it was definitely Charleston. But the backlash didn't stop there. Another leaked phone call had Thug dissing Lil Durk, saying, "I already done too much for you, man. Watch out," after Durk refused to clear a verse for Thug's album. That move instantly sparked a reaction from Durk's OTF crew, who wasted no time clowning Thug online. To make things worse, An old Dirk lyric resurfaced. Rappers Goofy Stains, pay me for a song. Don't clear the verse. Now fans are connecting the dots, saying that bar was about Thug all along. At this point, the criticism of Thug isn't just about the snitching tape anymore. People are painting him as a full-blown narcissist, someone who twists words, lies on the fly, contradicts himself whenever it benefits him, and lashes out at anyone who doesn't fall in line.
6 more months. Locked up in them conditions like that there. He'll tell you to get out of jail too. He about ready to break. I told y'all, I am a new crop. And you mad that Yak got it. You mad at Gunner. Gunner don't have no interrogation tape. And everybody mad at Gunner.
Atlanta, I know y'all love Thug, and I love y'all. But y'all just bear with me. I'm finna destroy Young Thug. You will not?
Whenever Thug sees others shining, he comes off bitter, jealous, and entitled. And now there's a growing belief that his behavior actually fractured.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. I've been in the music industry for a good little minute, bro. I've been producing, singing, rapping since a kid, producing like 20, damn near 30 years now. It's a lot of people in the industry like that. Like, they won't put out a song because they think you're gonna overshadow them. You know what I'm saying? The song could be the hottest song in the world, but they'll step on the song and don't put the song out because they're scared that you're gonna rise past them.
What used to be a united Atlanta rap scene. For over a decade, Atlanta dominated hip-hop as the strongest force in the game, but people are accusing Thug of single-handedly breaking that unity with his ego and antics. And here's the crazy twist. While Thug was busy trying to sabotage Gunna's reputation, Gunna's the one winning. His album dropped and pulled solid numbers, with critics and fans rallying behind him. Some are even saying Gunna's project outsold Thug's naturally, while Thug's business is business was allegedly boosted by paid streams. The tide is shifting. Gunna's image is slowly getting rebuilt, while Thug's keep sinking deeper. Or even comparing Thug's downfall to Meek Mill's situation. Remember when Meek went overboard with his anti-6ix9ine crusade? He let the snitching narrative overshadow his music, and it ended up damaging his brand way more than it helped. Whenever Thug sees other people shining, he comes off bitter, jealous, and entitled. And now many believe his behavior actually fractured what used to be a united Atlanta rap scene. For more than a decade, Atlanta ruled hip-hop as...
And he ain't lying. He's not lying because I live in Atlanta. I've been in Atlanta like the last... I've been here since 2008. But my first time moving here was in 1999. But in the last 15 years, Atlanta, and all these boys, they was tight, man. It's like, you see now, it's like, it's more to the story, dog. Like motherfuckers be jealous of each other. And I feel like, bro, I'm like, jealousy to me, that's a female trait, bro. Like, if you see a dude with a nice car, a good looking woman, because you don't have what somebody else have, you shouldn't be jealous, bro. Like, that's cap ass, that's some capping ass type of way to think though, bro. Like,
the strongest force in the game, but folks are accusing Thug of single-handedly breaking that unity with his antics and ego. And here's the wild twist. While Thug worked overtime trying to tear down Gunna's reputation, Gunna's the one winning. Behind him. Some even say Gunna's project outsold Thug's naturally, while business is business was allegedly boosted by paid streams. The tide has shifted. Gunna's image is slowly bouncing back while Thug's is sinking fast. People are even comparing Thug's downfall to Meek Mill's past situation. Remember when Meek went way too hard against 6ix9ine? He let the snitch narrative.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. We about to go to them actually talking about it. DJ Academic, this King Academics page. Y'all go check out that one. We about to check out King Academics. We got all of them on the phone. Rollo. But we're gonna play it. We'll talk about it.
energy at? Like, where's the energy at?
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of energy though.
But like, come on, like, you see, when I came home, niggas who had nothing to do with non-trade, who had nothing to do with bloods, niggas who had nothing to do with none of that. You remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, Lil Durk got non-trade.
You said what?
Does Lil Durk got something to do with non-trade?
No.
Huh?
No.
Why did he have an opinion on my case?
He doesn't like rats. He said he doesn't like snitches.
But the craziest
21
thing,
Savage don't like rats? Lil Baby don't like rats?
They don't, they're street.
but them boys been radio silent, bro. I ain't heard. Like I said earlier in the video, Dirk ain't said nothing. Savage ain't say nothing. Wham ain't said nothing. Future ain't said nothing. All them, they radio silent right now. I don't know if they're gonna still keep messing with the boy or what. I don't know what's going on. But hey, let's run this content.
Yeah, he don't like rats.
So why didn't I say something?
I ain't gonna lie, it is kind of quiet.
Hold on, don't answer the question. I just said, why is everybody so quiet? Like, why?
I think they're reviewing the old.
Oh, they don't like, you know how the NBA finals, they gotta send the thing to New York to review the play?
They got to review the play, yeah, okay.
They gotta review the play? They reviewing the play? Huh?
They're reviewing the play.
Come on, man, like, what are you talking about? Like, this is what I'm saying, like, why everybody so quiet now? Like, niggas who don't got nothing to do with New York, niggas who got nothing to do with blood, niggas who got nothing to do, got opinions. So now nobody got an opinion?
Rollo in the building.
What's up, fam? Ack in the building.
Yo, Rollo, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't know why they got Rollo on here. Well, I guess because Rollo feel like they was calling him out for his stuff too. So, and a lot of these dudes feel like if y'all implicated me in some kind of telling and stuff like that, they basically like, they like, nigga, if the rule go for me, it go for Thug too. So I'm not gonna talk bad on Rollo because, you know, Rollo has did a lot for the community. He give people places to stay, things of that nature, got apartment buildings and stuff like that, and he actually looks out for the hood. So I can't really say nothing negative about Rollo. Whatever happened on the interrogation, the call or whatever, the paperwork, all this other stuff, bro. That's on him and y'all, but I'm just saying.
Blaming you for all of this. We could have skated past this, but you.
I told you on God. I swear by Allah, I told you. I said, up and calling the streets, telling everybody to do this. And then boom, the next day, yeah, I was like, the call come out.
Like I said, I've been saying it for 5 years. I was the first thing to say. I said, yo, bro, these niggas is undercover rats. I'm not saying what I did is right or wrong. I don't consider I'm wearing my shit like outside. Like what happened? Like yeah, I did it. What, nigga? Like that's me. That's like you know me. I'm outside. Like what?
But
when he came outside, he did say he owned the rat label. He owned that shit, and he took it. Yeah, he took it on the chin like a G, bro, and kept it pushing, kept moving. I think 6ix9ine was still doing music and all this other stuff after he got out of the feds.
Oh, I know about it.
When you come to Miami, I'll be outside. Like I don't.
Ain't nobody. I just came behind the wall. Ain't nobody behind the wall saying that you ain't. I just went to FCI, went to all the spots around the world. And whether you believe it or not, I know niggas been in these comments saying you a fucked up person and all that. I swear by Allah. Well, everything give me niggas is not behind the wall saying that about you, John. Niggas, I even say, I be like, shout to be outside, like, shout to like,
yo,
like me.
Look, I violated 8 times. I'm on my 8th violation.
Now, I don't want to violate now.
No. Look, I get sentenced September 28th. I get sentenced September 25th. This is my 8th violation. I go to NBC. I'm in these spots.
Y'all pray for that boy. He's still getting in trouble, man. I hope 6ix9ine learn his lesson and try to fall back like a small bat from this, because Right, you done did enough time. You done learned your lesson. Um, I hope they give him a chance to do his thing because I ain't really heard nothing negative about it, but apparently he's got in some type of trouble and he's going to be sentenced this month. So let's just pray that 6ix9ine get a break. But if not, hey, you do the crime, you do the time.
I don't pull you from the spot.
You do.
I remember
You
when
gotta stay out of jail, though.
Yeah, we want you to stay out of jail, bro. You be tripping, man. You gotta stay out of jail.
Stay your ass out of jail, nigga.
Stay out of jail, nigga. Hey, by the way, I think the interesting thing is this, right? The idea of picking and choosing. Rollo's the only person who I felt that's spoken about this. I do want to hear every street dude's opinion of this because I ain't gonna lie to you. When it comes to
these dudes, how you gonna say these dudes are street dudes?
So at the end of the day, bro, this gonna be some stuff that's gonna be talked about in interviews. I say at least until the end of the year, because King Yella talked about it. King Yella just had an interview. I forget the dude podcast or whatever he was on. He just came out and was talking about Thug and shit like that. But yeah, man. This situation is a big situation for Thug. And if I was Thug, I wouldn't have had did the Big Bang interview because to me it didn't make him look good. You know what I mean? The whole interview, it just looked like. But Big Bang, he asked the right questions. He did what he was supposed to do as a interviewer in the conversation, and basically asked all the questions that we wanted to hear. Like, bro, what would you think about talking on the phone with the leak phone calls? Then the interrogation video from 2015. Bro, if you told in 2015, that's 10 years ago, bro. That means you might have been telling before that.
First. You get what I'm saying? I did more crime than these dudes.
I wonder how Birdman felt about this. That's another one we ain't talked about. Birdman.
Why are you? What makes you qualify these dudes? You got dudes like D. You got dudes like D that have 100% put in work in the streets. So now I got the music on.
Is it that?
Yeah, I told you, I'm picking up my girlfriend.
I don't understand, like, what's making you qualify these dudes as street niggas? Like, they ain't make no money out the streets. Like, they ain't put in no work in the streets. I have been found guilty of shooting individuals. Now, ain't nothing to brag about. But what I'm saying, like, why are you?
We've heard that Thug's a boogeyman now. We gotta be honest.
Hey, you ain't never seen him up under your bed either. What makes you think he's a boogeyman? He never got found guilty of nothing. He was not guilty. That's why he was so confident and proud. If he would have got convicted, then it would have been unjust because they would have locked him up for no reason.
You did fat time?
I did third time in state. I'm on my third prison bid. Big one.
Ya me recordé. Ya me entendí lo que estaba tirando.
Hey, I don't know, man. Listen, how do we get
your question? Hey, you gotta answer my question.
Yo, brother, and look, this not me. I really hop up my car wherever I go. You see, these people just see me out on my street. And remember, I'm on live, 26 million followers. This is me dropping my load. Niggas from Florida know. Where we at right now?
Bro, don't tell them folk where you at, bro.
Nah.
See, 6ix9ine don't give a damn. 6ix9ine say, yo, where we at, bro? Like, he about to drop the load. That's funny as hell. 6ix9ine is silly, bro. Don't drop the load. Don't drop the load, nigga.
Nigga, it's brand new.
Damn, son.
But you ask me a question. What do qualify these dudes as street dudes?
Hey, Rollo, this gonna sound fucked up, but we like Thug. I like Thug music so much. I don't care what y'all talking about. He's solid.
You gotta stop music project. You talking about that gospel spot? That gospel album you finna drop with Kurt Franklin?
That's it. Next week.
You're going number one gospel, baby boy.
Wait, hold on. What, so, in y'all opinion, y'all think people should give the same energy that they
that's what I was saying earlier. Like they said Rollo was cooperating, so basically they hopped on there like the same way y'all got at us, y'all need to get at homeboy like that. And it should be, I ain't gonna lie, it should be way worse because that 2 hour interrogation video that shit was damning to Thug's career, bro. Like he basically just tore down everything. Once that 2 hour interrogation video came out, bro, the man tore down all credibility of him being a real deal dude in the streets, bro. Like, bro, I look at niggas like Casanova. Casanova ain't tell. Casanova took it on the chin. That nigga told that girl before he got locked up, hey, I love you like cook food, baby girl, but I gotta go do this. And you don't think his girl might be hollering at somebody else? And that was years ago. Casanova got locked up like, shit. Woo. Casanova got like down there 4 years ago.
The same energy. I was looking about some turn everybody and say everybody, and he did 10 times worse than everybody. You know, that's the only question. That's been my only question the whole time. I don't even care nothing about nothing.
But Ronald, why do you think you're the only one speaking up? Nobody else speaking up.
Because everybody else scared. Everybody else scared tonight. That being blackballed, I don't have a reputation.
I damn sure ain't scared of these niggas, bro. You had to break in my house to kill these niggas. I ain't scared of you.
I'm my own man. They gonna crown me for being alive for 6 months.
Yo, and let me clarify something. My bad. I was doing something, but listen to me. Yeah, you can hear me, Ak? Oh, yeah. My phone is 1%, so everybody kind of low. Listen to me. I'm gonna make this real clear. Stop saying that this nigga Thug beat a Rico case. That nigga took a plea in the state. He ain't beating no federal.
If Thug, like exactly what I said earlier, bro. If Thug would have had just held on for like maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 more months, Brian still would have got him up out of all of this shit, bro. Brian still, like, you see what he did with Diddy? Diddy coming home, nigga. Diddy ain't doing no time, bro. Diddy coming home, bro. Next month we gonna see what that sentence look like. But for the most part, Diddy coming home regardless, dog.
Rico, like, you know what I mean? Stop giving this nigga applause. Stop applauding this nigga for taking a plea in the state. Everybody took a plea in the state. That ain't no fucking win, nigga. You got 20 years probation, nigga. That ain't no fucking win, you lost. You know what I mean? Like, but the people who don't
so for 20 years, Thug can't do nothing. He gotta walk a straight line for 20 years. So what? I don't know how old Thug is. I think Thug like what, 34. So he can't do nothing until he's like 54 years old or some shit.
Been to jail, never been to the federal, none of that shit, nigga. Y'all think that's the win, nigga. You lost, nigga. And you took your Rico to trial in the state, nigga. You ain't taking that shit to no flag, nigga.
Real fair, baby.
Nigga, no Rico, no federal Rico.
I believe though, is he unlike anybody else, people like Thug. So special circumstances. We gotta make an exception.
We not talking about who like who. I like them too.
No, hold on, brother. You gotta attack it straight on.
See, like they saying, like academics more of a fan. Like I like the, that's how I act coming. You know what I'm saying? And there ain't nothing wrong with that, being a fan of a person, and trying to help their image because Act is one of the biggest people in social media and things like that in that spectrum. So he really trying to help Thug, but like niggas like they trying to explain to him, nah, bro, it ain't about I like the music. I like the music. I ain't been bumping Thug lately because I don't want niggas think, I'm on some shit, but
We make special attention. All right, cool. I can act, right? Just the latest girlfriend I could tell you with, the latest girl I could tell who you was with is Angelica. Just say that, right?
Yeah.
Angelica, say what's the nigga name? The skinny kid that sing the Blue Fago song. What's his name?
Shit, I'm forgetting his name. God damn, my bad. Go ahead.
Anyway, say that nigga come up to you right in your face. I swear to God, I know you. Say Blue Fago come up to you, smack Angelica on her ass, right? What you saying?
I ain't gonna like that. You know what I mean? Might be an issue.
Right?
Yeah. If a nigga slap my girl on his ass when she with me, I'ma take off. We about to move some furniture in this bitch. I ain't lying, my nigga. don't slap my girl on her ass while she with me, bro.
What if the baby come and smack your girl ass? What you gonna do? It's a different approach, right?
A little different approach, you know?
It's a different approach. Nigga, you can't pick and choose, nigga, if you get the stand or something, nigga. Not because one nigga do it, I don't know, bro, shit. Nigga, what? Bro, keep the same energy, bro. Ratting is ratting,
nigga. So from what I'm hearing, though, I don't think he's saying that he didn't tell. He's going to cops.
I spun too. I just spun him at trial. What? like what? I spun him too. I spun him the trial. I
spun him in the courtroom.
I spun everybody. I said, oh yeah, look, like what, bro? Come on, like what? Like now? Oh, bro, you didn't tell where he told he told with khakis on, like it's different, bro, because he had khakis on, like.
I think that's kind of Rollo's point, though. Rollo feel like he got railroaded maybe because there was other likable people that were saying.
So let me ask you something. So just say you got good music, right? Is it okay to tell because you got good music? Like I'm not.
This in 2025, yes. If you got fire music, you can tell. That's it.
Alright, so let me go catch another case. I'm gonna go tell again and come back out and drop some good music and be like, bro, that's the rule, right? That's the rule now.
I mean, that might work. I'm not gonna lie, I'm being honest.
But you like, let's be serious. Let me go back and catch.
Damn, son.
I'm gonna do another comeback Google, right? And be like, yo, bro, my music is fire, bro.
I mean, Rollo, you don't think
how did that sound?
That's kind of how people look at it.
How did that sound? Like, let's be serious. Like, you hear how did that sound?
I think they should do Thug like they did 6ix9ine. I don't care. Y'all can get mad at me all you goddamn want. See, everybody else lost, Norma lost.
Rollo, but here's the difference, though. Here's the difference.
And at the end of the day, bro, at the end of the day, right now, I ain't lose. And like niggas looking at Gunna like, bro, niggas is actually apologizing to Gunna right now, bro. Niggas is telling Gunna, man, hey, bro, we sorry, bro. This and that, da. What you did wasn't that bad, or what this man did, bro. They're coming out apologizing.
Not before you got locked up.
You better go holler at Mondo. Holler at Mondo.
We love them.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It was just an excuse, but like I said, bro, let's not make it about me. Let's make it about King Spider. The nigga went from a snake to a spider. Now he's a rat. Like, you know what I mean?
This man said he went from a snake to a spider to a rat. We gotta hear that one.
Here's the difference. Nobody liked 6ix9ine before he got locked up. We loved them.
I like the 6ix9ine.
We loved them.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It was just an excuse, but like I said, bro, let's not make it about me. Let's make it about King Spider. The nigga went from a snake to a spider. now he's a rap. Like, you know what I mean? He's just you know what I mean? The niggas change the skills. Like, what's up? Like,
He's transforming.
how you go to a fucking tarantula, now you a fucking rodent, nigga? Like, how many skills you got, nigga? This ain't Fortnite, nigga.
Crazy shit. Crazy.
Hold on. First of all, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that 6ix9ine, unlike you, I think Thug got everybody in Atlanta shook. I don't think niggas want to speak up.
Shook.
You ain't got me shook.
Shook.
You ain't got me shook.
Bro,
Thug can't even come in Atlanta right now. That's part of his I guess probation package or whatever. He can't come back to Atlanta unless he's doing something. And then it's gonna make it hot on him because of the package, because if somebody really want to do something to him, all they gotta do is find out, okay, yeah, he coming to this or he coming to that, and boom. They might try to do something. They might try to do that boy something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I went from when I left USP Atlanta, I went to Cumberland FCI, and if I left FCI Cumberland, I went to Jessup.
Alright, tell me if I'm lying right now. You wrote the Muslim card, right?
Yeah. The first, I'm on Muslim card. I go.
Alright, so hit me out where I'm going with this, right? Hit me out where I'm going with this. When I got jammed up, right, and I'm there, and I'm looking at all these cars, right? They got the New York car, they got the the DC car, they got all these, the blood card, they got all these cars. Bro, there's 3 people in the fence, right? There's 3 people in the fence, niggas who walk the yard, right? There's people who tell, right? There's people who tell. There's people who wish they were told,
right?
And the third one is people who want to tell, but ain't got nothing to tell on, nigga.
Nah, but dude, I'm telling you shit, man. You forgot about the niggas that been in jail, kept it silent and gangster, and then they're telling them niggas in jail on cell phones and shit.
Yeah, no, bro, that's called third party. Look, bro, all niggas in the comments don't understand it because they never been in no situation. I'm still catching violations to this day. Hit me up. Yo, bro, y'all more gangster than El Chapo? Y'all more gangster than El Mayo? Them niggas sitting down and talking to them people. Y'all more gangster than El Chapo, them niggas?
They people though. They how they play. I don't care about telling them ops. If you go against them, they telling them all the rounds.
Yo, bro, and listen, he tell you, Ronald tell you, wherever you go, Mexicans run the feds. He tell you, the Mexicans run them yards.
Then who bring all the phones in?
They run the yards. They got the laundromat. They work the hallway. They work all that. They work. Them niggas moving all that shit. And them niggas, I'm telling you, bro. Yo, let me speak on my shit. Melly came home, right? Mel Matrix came home, right? Yeah. The big homie came home, right? Yeah. Let me tell you how gangsters full. He got sentenced to 11 years. Why he came home in 7? Why? The federal time, you gotta do 85% of your time. Why you came home in 7?
Facts.
Who you told on?
Facts. 85% of your time.
They don't know about that Rule 35. Yo, sentence me. Send me up top. I got some information to reduce my sentence. Make it look like I'm on real nigga time. Oh, that's the joint where you get resentenced after you told when you're locked up.
That's the Rule 35. That's after you get sentenced. So at first you get a 5K1 in sentence, and that's how you know when they can tell you can't hide it. They gonna see it in your sentencing transcripts. The second part is when you go get resentenced.
Oh, like 5 years, nigga. Oh, and by the way, and I know I'm just playing devil's advocate here, but Ron, I'm gonna keep it a beat with you. I actually believe what Thug is saying. He said the difference with him and you,
They never use this shit in court, so it's not telling. If they don't use it in court, they ain't telling.
Oh, if they don't use it in court, ain't telling?
I never got nothing used in court. Zero.
What? Yo, act. What? You said if they don't use it in court, ain't telling? Yo, act. What?
That's what Doug said.
Yo, matter of fact,
I thought you about to fuck that up. Like, he ain't said that.
Yo, I'm ready to answer that. It's my man's. Act is my man's. I know my man.
I'm gonna pull it through that.
Yeah, you said that wrong.
No, fuck that. Ignore that. I know 3 niggas selling drugs right now. Let me call 911 and be like, yo, listen, I'm tipping y'all off. I'm not going to try. I'm just letting y'all know these niggas got drugs in their crib right now. Go. They go, they lock them up. They find the drugs, those type of shit, and never go to court because they plea out. I didn't tell. I never went to court. I tipped them off, nigga.
What is that telling?
Man, cut that out, man. That man said, y'all got my number. Call me if y'all need any information. I made promises. Hey, you forgot about that part?
No, bro, you didn't tell. You just gave a tip. Like, you gave a hint.
Act say he just gave a tip.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
But hey, you some bullshit. You some bullshit. Hey, what about all the rest of the phone calls after that we don't know about? What about that part?
Yeah, what about that?
I think you was texting the detective trying to fuck the female one.
Oh, okay.
Yo, I know.
But end up getting fucked now. But end up getting
Hold on.
That's how you could tell Thug might have been listening to everything that people were saying, because in the Big Bank interview, he said, I was trying to fuck with the female detective on some player shit. Which was like,
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. No voice.
I'm gonna read his tweet. He said, they didn't play my interrogation video in court because I helped my brother. Rap where?
You help your brother what? Giving them your phone number? That's helping?
Y'all must need anything.
Nigga said, don't tell no one. I made promises.
Promises.
That's the gospel album. That's the gospel album. Man.
Make a promise to the Lord, nigga. Change your life, nigga.
But by the way, is Atlanta gonna stand? I want to see where like the majority of Atlanta stand on this issue.
Man, nobody going through that shit. Niggas is calling me, telling me they sorry and all that. I mean, I appreciate that. I ain't gonna never expose no nigga that said what they said. But however, I told you 100% that nigga was behind the whole destruction of Atlanta. I don't know what the fuck his whole plan was or why the hell he wanted to bring it. And get what? On that call, I never even told you he turned Wham against P, or he turned Wham against all these other different people that he did. But however, you have found out that.
and the craziest thing is Lil Baby, I think, if I'm not mistaken, allegedly, we're gonna say allegedly, I think Baby had unfollowed P and all this other stuff when P had came out against Young Thug. I'm coming right back.
That shit came off the fucking phone call. But guaranteed, nigga ain't going for that lame ass shit. That nigga ass should be shunned just like us. The judge had signed him, now the streets need to shun that bitch. Man, fuck that nigga. That nigga ho, man. That nigga better go put that dress back on. Nigga ain't going for that. That nigga pussy. That nigga devil, that nigga all. Guess what? That's what I'm telling you. The thing about sitting down, that nigga ain't coming on here lying, playing them pussy ass game. He telling you the truth. Just like I stand up. See, niggas don't like niggas that tell the these motherfucking masks, but get what? A mask gotta come off. You ain't gonna be able to keep that motherfucking mask on forever, nigga. You ain't gonna be able to keep throwing rocks and hide your hand, nigga. This is karma. This bitch been doing a whole lot of lame ass shit, and it's coming out. And niggas been co-signing, cause niggas been knew that he had this interrogation. All you gotta do is go to Brian Steele when he was in that courtroom and his sentence. He already said that man had a 2-hour interrogation. Everybody turned the line out. Ain't nobody doing shit. Everybody knows that Brian Steele said out his mouth that Mr. Jeffrey told Mr. Copeland to go sell. He the reason behind the first time Woody ever went to interrogation, Brian still said out his own motherfucking mouth that Jeffrey Williams told Kenneth Copeland to go tell nigga. Now go to the sentencing. Go to the sentencing. If everybody close their eyes and their ears and then hear that shit. Go to the sentencing. Nigga, the proof is in the pudding. So don't it's just not coming out. Niggas been new and seen this. Niggas didn't want, niggas tried to hide it and put it up on the bed. So now,
Yo, let me tell you how fucked up the game is right now. Remember when Gunner did the yes ma'am shit? Remember?
Yeah.
And everybody like, nah, bro, wait till Slime come home. And if Slime don't stamp it, if he don't say it out his mouth,
yeah,
then we still bumping Gunner. Nigga, Young Thug came home and said, yo, buddy, you're a rat. Stop, act like we cool. Then he made another excuse. And now, but his music fire. I thought I said when he come home and say that Gunner told him.
Shit, we got whack up in this shit. We got whack up in here.
Every time it's something, every time.
And we like Thug though, man. Like somebody.
Thug cold, bro.
Got whack up in there, bitch.
What?
Got whack up in there, ho. Got whack.
2015, the nigga told. The nigga told. And this was crazy.
And the crazy thing is, dog, whack, you don't know whether to believe anything he said, but you know what I'm saying? It's like all you can do is just listen and try to decipher what is true and what's not.
The nigga got caught with 2 or 3 sticks in LA. Now I'm trying to figure out where them cases went. He got coming out the Lowe's Hotel, the same hotel where your guy them had that bang out. Remember that bang out happened? That nigga got caught in the Sprinter with 2 or 3 sticks. We ain't heard about that case. This was back then. He told my nigga, and like Rollo said, what conversations did you have since then?
Yeah, he gave me your number.
He gave me
a private conversation. He probably be the reason behind the whole indictment. They probably won't wounded.
What 21 Savage saying? Your boy Top 5 is saying 21 said he ain't fucking with him, but I don't know, bro. Cause he had a lot to say about everybody else.
Now 21's my friend, leave him out of this. Leave 21 out of this, please.
Bro.
21 shouldn't even be this guy. He's not even from this country. He not even.
Top 5 need to be quiet, bro. Bro, they didn't they almost cut your head off, bro, in London? Yeah. They told Top 5, meet me at the London, and damn near beheaded that boy.
The U visa program where you gotta cooperate is a reason why he's able to stay. You know how we exposed that.
How you got an opinion of United States politics, nigga? Go opinionate on shit.
Let's not talk about 21, y'all, please.
Nah,
we got that.
I ain't got nothing bad to say about Savage. Nothing bad to say about Savage. I don't know about, because Wack keeps saying something about some program to stay in America, to tell on folk. I don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? If anybody in here watching this shit, y'all can pull up some paperwork. It is what it is. But as far as Savage always been solid to me. Even on the when they was talking on the phone and stuff like that to Thug, he seemed like he was the voice of reasoning. Like Savage seemed like he was the one that was basically trying to, get Young Thug to kind of fall back on all this rap talk. And he ain't want to listen.
Hold on. Yeah, I don't ask that question.
I'm gonna tell you, if that nigga say one word, utter one word, like I read him on Clubhouse exposing him, he left. I'm gonna fuck over his life.
When he said one word, let him go.
All right, you guys, I'm gonna give y'all that. I'm gonna give you that.
And by the way, I think that
I'm on his ass, nigga. Fuck all that.
Hey, yo,
not saying nothing, nigga. That
nigga credibility at, right?
Damn, son.
Said, look, now he sent the word to me when he was locked up. Tell Wack to let the people know I didn't tell Gunner to do that, but I told my brother to do that. Then when the nigga Pee Wee come on here and go at his brother, he tweet, no, I told my brother to do that. Then Fred Nash released the goddamn audio and him telling old boy, I ain't got to do that. Nigga,
liar. He's a liar. You know, everything in the dark comes to the light, whack.
So why he can't do a feature with 6ix9ine now? What was the reason? 6ix9ine, what was the reason? Remember that I said? What? The rap. We can't do features with it. Hold on. Kodak Black kept it gangster. He kept it real with Wacky Dick. But nigga, 6ix9ine, your case was what year?
2018.
This nigga was already telling.
Yeah, he was telling before. You was already telling. Like, that's crazy, bro. So this nigga Thug was telling before 6ix9ine even came out, my nigga. So that's, that's.
Damn, son.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, what's up? Like, where the energy at?
You gotta run that back one more time.
2018.
This nigga was already telling. Bravo! He was already telling.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, what's up? Like, where the energy at? What's up with LA? Why nobody from LA got nothing to say? Like, what happened? Like, what was the politics? Why everybody so quiet?
Listen, no. Everybody out here saying he told. And dang, you gotta remember, you know when it comes to social media, it ain't nothing but a handful of niggas. Now, I don't know what these other niggas are out here doing. I gotta go see what community doing.
Yo, and mark my words. What's today's date? August 29th, right? 29th? August 30th.
It's always 30th.
25. Listen, is that a little dirt get that 200 years for murder for hire in the feds? Or if that boy come home, that boy told, nigga.
Dirt ain't did no telling.
Nah, leave Dirk out of this, please.
Dirt ain't did no telling.
Dirk is the last hope. Dirk is the last hope.
But Dirt ain't did no telling.
Yes. You see that little pretty pussy his girl got? He wanna make it home to that.
No, man.
He wanna make it home to that.
No, man.
He wanna make
He's
it home
not
to
doing
that.
that. Dirt a Muslim.
No, man.
Dirt got different.
He wanna make it home to that.
And by the way, I just want to put my 2 cents. I want to put my 2 cents in this. I spoke to a lot of people from Atlanta, not Rollo, but from Atlanta, and a lot of Atlanta loves Thug, and whatever y'all are saying, they don't agree.
That's cap. You guys like.
No, I'm serious.
That's cap.
I guarantee you.
That's cap. Let me tell you what he fucked up at.
Let me tell you what he fucked up at.
Of course.
When that nigga mentioned my fucking name,
of course.
When he mentioned old boy.
Well, I talked to him today. Yeah, you mentioned Pete today. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a different environment now.
Yo, what? Whatever I live in alone. Listen, if Atlanta don't agree with it,
right now. This is Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta right now. The people you talking to is in Miami and shit. Them people ain't in Atlanta. What the hell is you talking about?
I heard the majority of Atlanta street niggas, they feel different. They rock with them.
Of course they gonna feel different. Nigga, free right now. They okay with T.I. T.I. got caught with 300 guns to Crime Stoppers. T.I. got caught with 300 guns. We're no Crime Stoppers.
We got all T.I. paperwork. But we ain't on T.I. today. But
we on Atlanta.
Man, we ain't on Atlanta. We not on Atlanta, we on Thug.
Yo, Rob, I'm not even trolling. Rob, I'm not trolling. I spoke to a bunch of people, and I'm not talking about 1 or 2. I spoke to almost close to 10 dudes, and I'm not gonna ever mention their name, but like, these are dudes who've been known, they've been in the streets. They're not saying things about Thug that y'all are saying. I'm gonna be honest.
Nigga, you players that be sitting in front of the store, bro. Call Baby. Whatever Wednesday go, right? Call Baby.
Yeah, call Baby. Let's see what Baby got to say.
Call Baby. You got Baby number?
Thanks. Call Baby. Call Baby, my nigga. Let's see what Baby talking about. See what Wham talking about.
Oh, be like, yo, Wham, what's up? Whatever you say, come up for what happened. That's right or what?
I ain't gonna lie, I think everybody want to hear from Biggie, but I'll let you know.
Well, we did hear from him. Thug just put up some shit talking about Wham, whatever, and in 1 minute and a half, it was deleted. That was a little baby call. Take that shit down.
No way.
You know, let me tell you for example, I'm gonna tell you this right fast. Listen, 300. Listen, nigga, what Roscoe telling you on that live, he not telling people in person. He's telling people in person that Young Thug told on him. So I understand these people calling you and saying, or you calling them, and they saying that they still fucking with Thug, but right here, right now, they gonna say, yeah, but I ain't gonna tell act that. Real street niggas. And Roscoe saying he got damn self. So hey, but
How you know that, Rollo?
That was what I said.
Ain't nothing I have said been untrue. I have kept it all the way. Everything that I say 100% come true. The more it come out.
If Baby Jane stamping that, because you mentioned her, she stamping that.
Baby Jane stinking ass back bouncing at the club. That bitch trying to get another goddamn $10 for the person that got ID at the door. That bitch can't say nothing.
We need to hear from Future. That's what I think.
Nah, Future ain't gonna say nothing either. Future gonna keep it. He was a he up there. He ain't even gonna say a goddamn thing. I don't know why you act like you gonna need to hear something from somebody. Don't you hear crickets, nigga?
Nigga, don't you gotta spawn, nigga, fuck that. Nigga, don't you gotta spawn? I need to hear from what? From who, nigga? I got my own eyes and ears, nigga. I seen it, I heard it. What I got my own spawn, nigga. I don't share spawn with you, nigga.
What the hell? How you want? I thought you just trolling.
I know a lot of people watching this. I know a lot of people watching this. I'm not gaslighting or instigating. I spoke to people from Atlanta. I'm never gonna.
People lying to you, man.
No. Again, maybe they feel differently privately. I just know that whoever y'all think is gonna speak out publicly, it ain't gonna happen. We gonna wait a long time.
I'm not waiting. I'm having a fucking ball right now. It's all fun. We're having fun.
I, real quick. So 13 didn't call you and say, yo, bro, please let it blow over?
No, he did FaceTime me.
You stuttering.
No. I'm always telling the truth. No, he FaceTimed me, but that was like 3 days ago. He said he was gonna go live. He never went live. And that's all he said. It was a 3-second face.
Y'all keep working overtime, say, yo, bro, it's not a good idea. Just let it blow over, right or wrong.
Man, that nigga was that twin and most dumbest shit in the world. I was like, this nigga retarded or something. Every PR he gotta be telling him, I told you not to do that. Everybody gotta be saying that. He's saying the dumbest shit in the world. I made a mistake. You made a mistake and did what?
Riley, you never made a mistake. You never made a mistake in the interrogation room, bro.
So my shit was a mistake the whole time. That was a big mistake.
So sit down, man, mistake is justified. Sit down, man, mistake is justified. Hey, sit down,
forgive me, that was a mistake. I thought it was a confession in the church, nigga.
Hey, I guess niggas are just making big mistakes now.
Yo, my bad for my big mistake. Yo, you heard? I made a big one.
But you know, niggas want to kill people for mistakes, you know. But they just ain't gonna kill him because he is exempt for that mistake.
Okay, what do y'all think happens from here, though? Right? Because and Rollo, specifically for you, like, I think people are looking at Atlanta a little bit different because that moving around like
everything, nigga, this ain't just going on in Atlanta. Niggas headed there. Well, we just been a nice face for hip hop. The only thing that Thug have did was motherfucking, he tore the family apart. That's what Thug did, man. Thug just tore the family apart. We was a massive family that was supporting everybody. Nigga, even when shit went wrong and went sour, we kept it inside the household. What he did in the house, and took the father out the household just like a fucking Section 8 voucher. You know how they used to say, hey, we don't want no man in your house, and none of the father is out the household, and none of the household couldn't function. We let this snake ass nigga come at the table, and they put him as a made man at the table for his music, not for nothing that he did in the streets. They put this nigga at the front of the table when niggas like P really supposed to be at the front of the table because he won't bring the meals. Niggas like Thug ain't bring now motherfucking meals to this table, John. Now plate. Niggas have 8 off P of niggas like me that had to go put work in the street so we can fund music careers and shit like that. Like I bought my feature from Future off dope money. You smell me? Like you gotta think about it. Go back, P had to fund motherfucking the Migos, Lil Baby, and everything else. What he did in the streets. So like at this table, man, we end up putting this snake at the table and everybody started relying on him to be the reliable source to tell us information. So and when he giving us information, we like, okay, we gotta keep this person on the table. Now he at the table like he done made, man, it been a lot of mob bosses and shit that fucked up the whole family. And he just brought the family down, bro. Like, you know, sometimes you gotta burn the house down just to rebuild that motherfucker up and get the termites out of there. You smell me?
Hey, let me just, and this is my last question to you. How do we get Atlanta back in terms of togetherness? You know, obviously, you know, there's gonna be a conversation about telling the center, but like I think fans.
Healing though, bro. It take healing. Niggas is scarred. Niggas is broken right now. We bleeding right now. We still trying.
And I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. Kendrick called all of this shit. That's why Kendrick is actually the GOAT, bro. Kendrick called all of this stuff, bro. Kendrick basically was talking about Atlanta and Not Like Us. He had little stuff he was saying to squabble up. Euphoria. I got, you know, Gonna Look Like a Saint, bruh. Kendrick is actually the GOAT, bruh. He's seeing all this coming and like that man might be, his gal might be the oracle. And she told him everything coming down the pipeline, so.
You know how when you first cut it, it started bleeding. Right now we suffering from blood, man. We right here with scars. You smell me? So as soon as you know we gotta put this shit back together. Niggas gotta come to the table, bro. Like that's the only way we can save. You know, Rollo can't do that by himself. I got my money, but niggas gotta come to the table. Niggas like Thug owe us right now. He owe rebuilding funds to rebuild this shit that he broke and tore down. You get he don't pay.
Despite everything you said, if Doug humbly said, hey, listen.
But if he said that,
I was a part of the problem. I was a part of the problem.
I would
be part of the solution.
I would bring him back to he won't be no motherfucking major factor, but I would bring him, if he say that, he a motherfucking man. I take my motherfucking head off to him. And if he don't say it, then he a full coward because they have been exposed that all this shit that him and the rest of them niggas been doing was fraudulent. He been misleading Wham. He been listening to all the honorable brothers in Atlanta that stood up for him, that went against good niggas like me. Now, if he stand up and do that act, he a motherfucking good man. Like we can move forward from there. But until him and that stinking fat bitch, Big J, stinking nasty ass come out of that club with her stinking big back ass, we hurt. Them bitches need to apologize. They need to apologize to Ghana. They need to apologize to Rollo. They need to apologize to all the many people they have harmed and caused emotional damage. You gotta think about it. Niggas got kids. I got kids. Motherfucking Ghana, somebody love him. He got family members that love him. Nigga, we have suffered tremendously. You know how many millions I missed out on because of this bitch ass nigga? But fuck you. Fuck your snake ass. Look what he did to P. Nigga, P looked out for little baby. Nigga, P the reason. Let's go back to my dog's video. My car was in the video. P was there. It wasn't no motherfucking Thug down. We was on that motherfucking block on motherfucking Spark Street, nigga, when it was in the trenches, nigga. So like, nigga, you tried to turn Lil Baby against a nigga that helped him make hundreds of millions of dollars, and you got to be the most Oh, well, I don't matter if he puts you on. Nigga, that's family. He brought the food to the table. How the hell could anybody think this shit is cool, act? Ain't nothing cool about that. If a nigga feeds you, nigga, we motherfucking show gratitude, nigga. He's having, oh man, I don't want to eat with him no more because I got my own table. Nah, bitch, all this shit lead back to us, man. Come on. It ain't right. It ain't right, act.
I get it. I get it.
How the
You're
fuck you think it's right, act? How the fuck you think it's right? It's wrong.
Well, I'm with you. Like your core message, I'm with you. I think it's no way we could see so much destruction. We could see cases, people getting years, and people not realizing there's damage being done. And the only remediation is some accountability and healing and moving forward. I agree with you on that. I definitely agree. Like to come out of that situation and be like, oh, we just back to doing what we're doing is crazy. I think what you're saying is more true to just every situation. You know what I mean? There's hurt, there's pain, there's people who lost time, lost their livelihood, there's families who lost their brother, their sister. I get it completely.
But act, before we get off this live, show love to 21 Savage, show love to Silk, show love to the good brothers, bro, because them good people, man. And I know sitting down and say fuck everybody, but 100%, 21 Savage is a good nigga. Motherfucking P a good nigga. T.I. he a good nigga. He ain't never turned against me. So like, these are good people, bro.
Absolutely. And thank you for that. I've made no secret. 21 Savage is my friend, so you can't tell me nothing about
No, we can't let nobody just say something about him. Nigga, we gonna have to walk away. If we in a room and somebody talking about it, we gotta walk out that bitch. Cause he ain't did nothing wrong to everybody. Hell no, I ain't just finna sit on there and just let nobody bash him just because we getting a lot of views and shit, bro. That ain't me. Like, I'm gonna stand up for what's right.
And I want to give you this last credit before we get off here. I really like and respect that you value loyalty over everything. Everything I've seen from you, what I met you in person, how I see you move, you value loyalty. You value respect. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know, the other stuff is just, for me, I don't give a fuck about, but I can tell certain stuff, and also you value reputation. You know, I've told people, I'm like, anytime I see Rollo speaking, he's not just speaking to speak, he's speaking, you could say out of a place of hurt, but it's because he cares about his reputation.
Yeah,
He's not going.
come out wrong. It might that's a massive problem because I may say this shit wrong, but nigga, I ain't gonna forget motherfucking Lil Durk sent me 40,000 miles in prison. So whenever a nigga go up on live on him, I'm gonna have to get up at this motherfucker that keep talking about him. Same thing with 21. Like, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna kick my nigga while he down. But this bitch ass nigga thug that's on the ground, we finna stomp that bitch head off. Ain't gonna happen. He down now, fuck that nigga. No mercy.
Rollo, I'm gonna end by saying this, man. Y'all, I hope, you know, I know right now you and Thug and maybe a couple people in Thug not seen exactly how to
eye. We need some type of initiative to show that he was wrong and he accepted accountability for it wrong. Not no motherfucking song. Nigga, we need you to accept accountability because you have destructed us. Until Baby J, stinking fat ass, and motherfucking Thug do that, hey, I ain't stopping. I'm all the way against it because I had to accept accountability. I had to explain myself. I had to go get paper. I had to go do all. Nigga, I got a nigga on federal phone recorded. Nigga, everybody suffer from this shit, nigga. So everybody got to take responsibility. Everybody got to utilize their sacrifice to make this shit right, nigga. He can't get away with that, boy.
No, absolutely. Yo, Rollo, thank you for even popping on here, man.
Nah, you know you gonna hit me. Them bitches love me right now. Them bitches saying Rollo, you know that.
Nah, of course not.
All right, y'all. So that's the last of that video. It's about to be over with. We're going to the next one. King Academics. This is the next one right here. And this is the last one I'm probably gonna do. And I might do some more short.
Then so no, because of your credit. Well, here at Sports and Importados, we specialize turning no and.
I might do another live. It just depends.
Yes, Sports and Imports is a buy here, pay here.
What's up?
I don't like how much pressure y'all trying to put on my man Thug.
Oh, we just started.
No, I don't like that.
Yeah, we just started. I gotta get
Thug's a real nigga. I love the music. When I listen to the music,
this nigga out there doing his music, bro. He's a real snitch.
For fans, it do.
Damn, son. He's a real snitch. Let's keep listening to his music. You watch Denzel Washington. We've seen Ben Ray play gangsters, boxers, and then we saw him get violated in Pope City. Nobody stopped watching Ben Ray. We see the nigga in Mission Impossible. I mean, what we talking about? He is an entertainer. He ain't that. This nigga rap. He was telling me.
I think we got the audio now, or we got the video.
Damn, son.
Thug said he made a bet with his homies that Tekashi was snitch. So, like, I think a lot of people looked at Thug like he's not like that, if you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying?
Yo, where's the link at to that last shit we just did? With me, you, Flocko, and all of I need that link. People begging me for it.
When everybody was on the phone, yeah, they're gonna clip it up. You know, we're still on the live right now.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, well, listen, man. End of the day, it is what it is. I mean, guess what? If it was just some felonious shit, Thug could come out and speak. We want that nigga to come out and speak because he's gonna put his foot in his mouth again. We want him. We trying to bait him out to come out and talk because he's gonna put his foot in his mouth. See, when you lie, you gotta keep lying. And when you lie and you got this many eyes and minds on your shit, we're going to trip you up and we're gonna pick you apart. We need Thug to come out and give a statement.
What do you mean a statement? Hold on now, like.
That's what he do. He gives statements. Well, now he got to give information. Why did he say give information?
Hey, why? You know what I'm gonna do? I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I feel like everybody, listen, because I'm tired of playing devil's advocate. I'm gonna bring an Atlanta nigga that's from Thug's corner because I can't defend Thug. So I'm
Bro, ain't no nigga that's from Thug's corner gonna want to talk about like talk.
What you
not yell and scream and talk about the coyotes and the deers like fucking Pee-wee. You notice every time we ask him something, he didn't want to answer. He say some shit that ain't got nothing to do with us, some dumb shit. Ain't no Atlanta nigga gonna sit here on this jacket and justify that.
Why not?
You can't justify it.
Why?
You cannot. Only thing you can do is say, that's my nigga. So what? And I fuck with it.
What? So,
justify.
I wanted to directly ask you about this because this does matter in what we're talking about today. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. I'm gonna be honest with you. Despite no matter what's going on, I was very shocked when I seen this. So QCP actually put up, and I want to read you what he put up. He said,
I read it this morning.
He said, imagine some broke ass rats like Young Thug and Pee Wee Ratskull trying to run a rat narrative on me and all my niggas that I love running. And all my niggas that I love running. These whole ass niggas know, knowing how these niggas talk about me. He said, I'm gonna say this for the last time. I'm not a street nigga. I'm a tax-paying citizen that's running the business, taking care of my family. All the street niggas are broke. They're dead or they're in jail. Why do y'all continue to glorify this shit? The street's been dead. Y'all give the city a bad name. Then you said this. And by the way, I've never been in no courtroom or no nigga sat in an interrogation room running niggas' names. And I don't speak on the dead, so I don't care enough to explain the situation. Y'all boys, the police, y'all niggas are mad, not because of me. Now, I don't know if you know too much about what they're accusing of P of telling, but P was in the interrogation room. They're saying this.
It ain't nothing about my brother I don't know.
Okay. So you break it down, man.
We don't break nothing down. I don't discuss. I talk to P about P.
No. Wait. No. Well, discuss what P is saying. P is saying, wow. The things that you've done, I've never done. And he's like, if anybody's a right, it's you. That's what P said.
Exactly. And anybody that sit around and allow a nigga to speak on me and you supposed to be my nigga, you ain't that. That's what he's saying.
Wait, but.
Confidence
not a mindset. It's an achievement. In the GMC Sierra.
My nigga, you ain't that. That's what he had.
Wait, but.
Put it like this, Hank. If a nigga would have called my phone, hey, Wack, you fuck with P? That's my brother. Hey, hey, homie, watch your mouth. Nigga, fuck your mama when I see you at home. That's it.
I'll give you
we
that.
We ain't doing no holly.
I'll give you that. And by the way, and you know I'll give you that because even
you know.
And by the way, chat, I know a lot of y'all, and listen, I'm exposing the fourth wall or whatever you call it, fourth wall. I remember when people said, yo, you gonna let Wack run you? And because I think you said, Act, you my brother, and I'm asking you as a brother, that loose cannon shit, daddy. And some of my audience were mad. They were like, how you gonna let this nigga whatever? And I said, listen, here's the thing. If my name come up around Wack, Wack gonna deal with it a few ways, and I know he gonna deal with it a few ways. He gonna say, yo, man, I cut that bullshit out. Then he gonna be like, nigga, stop lying to my brother. This is my first warning. And before he even hit me up, if it goes further, Wack is gonna tell that nigga, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. I know how Wack gets down, and you fuck with loyalty a lot. I do know.
Yeah, I don't play that shit.
Like, put like this. We had you on 2 nights ago. I wasn't even asking about necessarily Birdman in that situation, but I just mentioned Birdman, and you said, Act, hey, slow down. We not talking about shit, right? I know how you get down.
So those niggas, let's act. I get mad at you. I call, we argue, call back and forth. You be like, point out your point. You be like, you know what, Wack, you got that. I be like, no, that's it. Ain't no you calling me. It ain't gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Now,
not gonna happen.
Now, here's the thing. Again, and this is where I realize you're probably demeanor to everything, because I ain't gonna lie to you. Wack, when I first called you on this, and chat, y'all let me know, because I was so happy to call Wack.
I gave him grace.
Yeah, you called it giving him grace, but Wack, I was trying to show, because Wack, you know why me and you became friends? I don't know if you know. I'm gonna tell you why. One of the reasons me and you became friends was because I realized you were smart enough and you understood shit. And I remember one of the conversations we had, you said, niggas be picking and choosing. You know what I loved about you, Wack? Like, you always was with, I don't like that shit. So, and say whatever about me, but when I asked you about the thug shit, I wanted to see, will Wack pick and choose?
I told you, it's talent.
And I tried 20 different ways. Hey, Wack, but this, but that. And you said, hey, not gonna say it ain't what you might believe it is, but I'm not gonna say those words to disrespect that man. I said, oh man, this fucking nigga Wack, he's good. Now here's the thing. Now we get to the point, we have P, and I'm telling you, I know a lot of people might not be familiar with P, but trust me, P's the guy. He finally had to speak on some shit. And you can tell he's probably been like, yo, come on, bro. This is the first time I've ever gotten whacked to now be honest, or not to be honest, but like, now when I ask you about it, your demeanor is a little bit different. You're not dodging.
You already know. Listen, here go the math, right? Thug, I know Thug, right? We didn't get a few things. I know Thug and Lil Baby close, right?
Yep.
Lil Baby like the P, right?
Yep.
So I kept it real. That's telling what he's doing on there is wrong. But I'm not gonna call him out his name. Cause when I start saying that shit, it echoes. When the shit hit and he called P out his name, it's all bets off. Now it don't matter. Cause Lil Baby, if you standing with that nigga, you standing against P. So the respect I was giving him, cause you fuck with him that way, he done disrespected my man, so either you over there, regardless we go, I'm over here. And guess what? I'ma always act. You will never have to guess if I'm with you or not. If I fuck with you, you gon' know when the situation, okay, act. When you start getting into it with T-Rail now, I didn't talk to you.
With that,
You looked up and what I do, we stand with Act.
you told me after
Act can go wherever the fuck you wanna go, come wherever the fuck you wanna come.
By the way, I was on, I'm doing my thing. I'm ignoring it. You called me and said, Act, you missed 2 of my phone calls. I don't know if it's because of that, but let me tell you what it is. And I said, whack, that's not even why, but you made it clear. That's a fact.
You ain't even, nigga, I'ma let my people know you ain't gonna gotta scratch your head. Nigga, you out there in the water, I'm further in the water.
Okay, so all right, so let's put this in perspective. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't think Doug, but and this is why I want to hear from Baby, because he must be I don't want to say manipulating. Yo, if you are talking this crazy about the guy who signs Baby, you're talking crazy about big people. He's done work with Gunner. You must feel if you say something, if you say jump, Baby says how high. This is why I'm interested.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So now I'm asking you.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and background play, so you can watch it.
I thought
I'm about to autopilot this until 2 hours, and then I'm gonna be up out of here, man.
He was gonna take that, because here's the thing. P's up $700 million. This is what people don't know. Check. When P goes Young Thug broke, he's not regular broke. Thug got tens of millions. P got hundreds of millions. Different level. So when he called it broke, you see nobody wanted to talk about it, right? You see that Thug didn't be like, oh, now no. When P says you're broke, he sold the controlling percentage of QC for $300 million. He's still getting employed by them. He still got all the masters and his publishing rights based on whatever project still coming to him. He's gonna eat off these art lives. So when I looked at that and he responded, I said, oh. I ain't gonna lie to you. I made a bet with someone whack. I said nobody will talk about or go against Thug. I feel like I'm losing.
Bro, politics, bro. You gotta keep your table right. You start thinking you bigger than the program, start violating, doing Judas type shit, it's gonna come back on you.
What's your relationship been with Thug?
Me and Thug always been good. He didn't get feature work for me. He been straight. We ain't never had no issues. Even when him and Game had the issue, it wasn't the issue. It wasn't no issue. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no issue. That's why I was able to do what I was able to do. Right? So, but I don't give a fuck about none of that. Certain people, it's top dogs, the P's, stunners. You know what I'm saying? It's certain people. Headliner Mike, here's another one. No, nigga, some people don't play act. You know what I'm saying? Certain people, it's a problem. That's it. Either if you got a problem with them people, come to me, be like, I need to holler at you because this shit's gonna go south. I can respect that, but if you do it to violate that, what's the problem?
Nah, I guess
that's it. That's it. And the way he did that shit was crazy, bro. Like this nigga talking like he on that phone talking like he motherfucking John Gotti or something.
And by the way, do you think it was a mistake to have Pee Wee Roscoe kind of felt like it was talking.
Definitely. I don't know why he did that. I don't know why he did that. Like, but I think, you know what? He couldn't get nobody else to do it. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody probably wanted to touch it.
Wow.
Pee Wee living in his condo. Another nigga, he gonna dance for him.
So, what? Do you think I lost my bet? You wanna hear my bet? My bet is that Atlanta don't give a fuck about this shit, and Thug still running Atlanta. Did I lose my bet or not?
Nah, no, I'm gonna tell you why.
Did I lose it or not?
Yeah, you lost that. He, listen, him going at Gunner's one thing. When he went at QC, that's another thing. That's Atlanta.
But here's the thing though, I feel like we need to hear what Baby said. He didn't. What he say?
When that goddamn tweet went down in a minute and a half.
You think Baby told him to take that shit down?
Ain't no thing. I know that. Who else? Nigga, all he said is wham, what ain't said.
He said wham. What's understood don't gotta be explained.
And guess what? That wasn't understood. Hey, homie, take that shit down. You already got me. You know what I'm saying?
After all of this stuff, well, you know, Thug was talking on the phone. I don't think that Atlanta got his back at all after this. Like, when you talk about Future, you diss Wham, you diss Andre 3000. Like, bro, you might well go to Florida, or you might well go to Cali or Texas somewhere and try to pick your rap career up there, because there's.
Be real, we can't really blame Thug for that conversation. We gotta blame the people on the conversation who talking about we put switches on niggas.
Wait,
right?
Roscoe never said that. Roscoe
He
said
said that on your shit.
Roscoe said he put switches on niggas?
He said it on your shit when I was on there. Nigga, we put switches on niggas. I said, you dumbass nigga, you got to be the dumbest nigga to. I said, that's why I know he worked with the police. You niggas too comfortable.
So they saying Roscoe said he put switches on niggas. That means either pulling the switch on somebody.
Are you married? Will you marry me? What the hell?
I said, that's why I know he worked with the police. You niggas too comfortable.
Are you sure? You probably heard it wrong. He said he put
bullshit. Man, I hear, man, when a nigga say something like that, I hear that loud and clear.
He said he put switches?
He said, nigga, we put switches on niggas. He was talking to me. And I told him, I said, you got to be the dumbest nigga in the world.
That's crazy.
That ain't stupid as a motherfucker.
Hey, what do you think about the jail call? So hold on, I want to play one of, because I don't think my audience heard this. So one of the jail
it's like
calls,
3 or 4 of them out.
So one of the jail calls, this is where he calls Pete a rat. Listen to this.
He did the same thing Pete did. Stood up in court. Man, they don't wham, they told him to get too rocking with the motherfucking rat. Man, you be preaching about that shit too, man. You can't do that, man. That's a fact, bro. You dead wrong about that anyway.
Now let me just pause this real quick. He says Wham, that's Baby. He's almost critical that Baby is signed to P. We don't give a fuck about the rap part, but it's like, what do you think about even him getting at? Like, why would, if I play this. Yo, Wack. If you gave me a contract and I don't know, it's a really good contract and I'm making millions of dollars. If somebody would call me and they're in jail and they would tell me, yo, Wack's a piece of shit, blah blah. I'm like, bro, can we talk about anything but Wack? That's what I would say. Right? Like, you know me. Like, Wack. Wack, you my friend, I've had friends that you don't like. You know this and you know this and they know this. If you said act, I just want to talk about some other nigga that you're cool with, but I want to just shit on him, I'm gonna be like, wow, let's talk about something else. Because that's just how it is.
Listen, I had a whole 21 Savage protocol. You shut it down.
No, I did. I told Wack. I told you.
You know me, I was geared up.
Wack, you know me? Wack. And I'm glad we're on live. You know how many times Wack is saying, without my approval. It's my friend, I'm sorry. And I will be honest, when it comes to my friends, I do make special events. Yes, I do. It's and by the way, I think everybody does. I know if y'all say some crazy shit about me around Wack, I've heard, I ain't gonna lie to you, one time I'm listening to Clubhouse, they bringing up, they do their topics, they bringing up some shit about me. I guess it was one of them days. You know them days they'd be like, yo, it's your turn. So they're saying all type of shit. And I didn't even talk to Wack that day. Wack went so crazy, I almost thought Wack was gonna slap a nigga. He said, yo, I want y'all talking about my motherfucking brother. And I realized that's not a Wack thing, that's how we all are. If we have a friend, we have an associate.
That's it.
But what are we gonna do? Wack.
Wack. You gotta go hit you, little baby.
Here's the thing though. I'm gonna tell you why we need to hear from Lil Baby. Because they've put Lil Baby in a position where he's a boss, but they're looking at him as a peon. Like he's controlled by young stuff. No.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Yeah, it looked like he's if I'm him, I'm gonna speak to let niggas know, hey, even if I stand with Thug, I'm my own man. Fuck you niggas, that's my man. So y'all can't get me to turn against him. When he doesn't say nothing, it feels like he's being controlled. That's a problem. Cause put it like this. You know when people hit me up, and I know people hit you up about me, because you called me, we've had them call. He said, you know what you said to me? Act, what's your crazy ass say? You know what you never say to them? Oh, I control Act, so whatever he says, I'm gonna force him to say something else. You know what you hit me up, we had a conversation. When people say, hey, Wack your man, yeah, that's my man. Yo, you know it, blah, blah, blah. Listen, I get it, but that's his perspective. But when you don't speak, like Baby's quiet right now, people think that you're being controlled. So honestly, he needs to come out and just pick a side. Here's the thing, picking a side might be costly. Because if you pick a side, people go dislike you.
No, that's real. But I don't think he gonna. I'm gonna say this. Things tend to happen for a reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't see me and Big U falling out because I didn't think I would ever get a call that the nigga tried to go on my place of business, right?
Mm-hmm.
But from that, I went my way, he went his. 6-7 months later,
You're watching a toothbrush play Billie Eilish. But did you know?
Yes. 6-7 months later, they started investigating him for a 4-year time span. Now, if he wouldn't have did that, I wouldn't have went my way on him. And it's a strong possibility he could have called me, he could have asked me to pull up about something, get him a ride somewhere. Hey, yo, I need you and your team. We got this going on. And maybe I would have entertained it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes when shit happens,
it's
happening for a reason. Sometimes shit'll happen for you to get away from somebody for a reason. Now, it's been rumors for a minute that them people was looking into other people. You get what I'm saying? Maybe it's just a sign, bro.
What? I'll end it with this. Listen, this is why what Baby says next. You know, he says, well, what Wham says goes is so important now. But here's why it's important. I think the idea of what Wham says goes, he thought Young Thug could his career. Young Thug came out and didn't drop no music. Young Thug don't have a musical streak going on. Young Thug is fizzled up whatever buzz he had from being incarcerated. So at this point, Lil Baby has no reason to be like, I need Young Thug to help my career. Here's the thing.
You're right.
Here's the thing. Because he has no reason to believe that now, Wham says goes, does Wham say something with you that, number one, is not going to help himself, or does Wham stay the fuck out of it, and he essentially helps himself by saying nothing? If he never talks, he helps himself because he dug a hole to be in Young Thug's side or on his team, and then Young Thug lost all that favor. So now he could continue down that route, but he looks crazy. If he just falls back, don't mention nothing about Thug, he could be in a better place. What does he do? Is it loyalty or is it whatever Wham says goes?
Say something probably passed already. And I think now that he's seeing what Thug is made of, and he's paying attention to all the separation and division tactics, knowing Lil Baby, he just gonna keep moving. I think he gonna keep moving and hope that time fixes, whatever, whatever friction that may be caused between him and his team, because Lil Baby been successful because his team works for him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've seen situations and with your guy, the yellow guy.
Which one?
The yellow guy where the team stopped working. And we seen what happened.
Hey man, y'all came to me on the Karma Cafe. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, definitely hit notification. If you rewatching the video at a later time, I want y'all to comment, put something in the comment section, things of that nature. Basically, I appreciate everybody for coming through and rocking with me and things of that nature. I will be back with more videos. That is a fact. God willing, I wake up or I live to the rest of the day, I'm definitely gonna come back with some videos. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody for coming in, tapping in with me, rocking with me, things of that nature. Y'all can get me in the Karma Cafe, like, subscribe, share, hit notification, peace, and one.